What's up, guys? Joshua Jacob here, Sensi Independent Consultant. I just got home from the store and my hair has been in a hat all day, so I hope it doesn't look horrible. Anyway, I have all of my empties sitting on my desk and I have a few minutes to myself, so I am going to share what I've been warming. To be completely honest, I am not sure if I know most of them are like recent. One or two might be older that I maybe forgot to include, but yeah. Anyway, let's get started. The first one is I finally finished, and I'm super sad about it. Is Destination Wax Coffee Espresso Macchiato. This is probably hey Eddie. This is probably my favorite coffee scent of all time. I don't know what it is about it, but it's so good. It's definitely coffee and cream. They say rich espresso sweetened with a dash of steamed milk. It's definitely like creamy. It is coffee, and it is a little bit sweet. Not overly so, but it is sweet. It's delicious. All right, so moving along. Somebody gave me a bar of French Kiss, and this is actually what's in my warmers right now. And it was not a full bar because I guess they didn't like it. I don't mind it. It's definitely in like the quiver, like sultry, like kind of realm vibe. I don't have scent notes because, like, let's get real, I'm never prepared. I just see stuff and I go. But anyway, it's really nice. If you've smelled quiver or anything that has that like sultry, like seductive kind of scent, that's what this is like. It's pretty weak, to be completely honest. Maybe like a 5 out of 6, or a 5 out of 6, 5 or 6 out of 10. So yeah, that's that. I did go through or finish a clam of butter pecan, and this is probably my favorite bakery right now. It's super sweet. You definitely get the pecan note. It's sweet, it's buttery, it's so good. Even if you're not a bakery person, just smell this one. I know. I wasn't a bakery person, but then this was a game changer. It's so good. You absolutely get the pecan note. You absolutely get like that buttery like sweetness. It's super good. It is very sweet. And it is a strong performer. So I'd give that a good, 8 out of 10. So I really, really like that one. Next is lemon sorbet. This is probably one of my favorite lemon scents because it's not like creamy lemon, and I've said it a few times, I don't care for creamy lemon scents. So this one is just more like fresh lemon, and I have this one should be in the catalog here. Let me find it real quick. A fresh cut lemon and grapefruit zest sweetened by sugar cane. Yeah, it's exactly that. This clam, I don't really smell it anymore, but there's like a hint of lemon that's left over. But while it's warming, it's a decent performer, maybe 6.5, 7. But otherwise, it's just a nice clean lemon scent. It's refreshing. It's not like creamy. I don't know how else to explain it. Let's see. I have 2 rainbows and butterflies. I guess that's just my jam now. Rainbows and butterflies is just, that's my thing. It just smells fruity to me. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it just smells like fruity, like tropical, but not like guava tropical. It's more like pineapple, I think. Yeah, so Sensi says, live the fantasy with fresh strawberries, pineapple juice, and vanilla citrus. I don't get any kind of a vanilla anything. Right now, all I smell is pineapple. I don't know that I get a strawberry either. It's just fruity, not to be confused with like pina colada cha-cha or pineapple pucker. It's just like fruity, but I don't know. It's so good. That's like my jam right now. I'm living for rainbows and butterflies. Anyway, next up, Havana Cabana. And Havana Cabana is tropical for sure. I am this go around getting the banana for sure. Not in a gross, like, runts candy kind of way. Like, it's not like Bananarama. It's like a nice, like, tropical it's in there. So, Sensi says luscious medley of pineapples, oranges, bananas, and berries, and it really is. It's like, you definitely get the pineapple. For me, I really am getting the banana this time. I don't know why. And just like citrus and bright and happy. So I really like Havana Cabana. I didn't last year. I didn't like Havana Cabana for whatever reason. So I'm digging it this time. Next, I went through a bar of Amazon Rain. I warmed this one. I don't warm this one enough. I think when last year, I was all over Amazon Rain. Amazon Rain everything, and it was my jam, and I couldn't get enough of it. And maybe I just overdid it because I did it in cleaning products like Scentsy Fresh, room sprays, wax, sensor, everywhere. Anything that I could get Amazon Rain in, I got Amazon Rain in. And so maybe I just, excuse me, maybe I just overdid it, but it's still really nice. It's, I can never describe Amazon Rain. I guess it's creamy, and there's like, it's a slight, like, sweet floral, but it's not like, you know, a lush gardenia type of floral. It's just nice and pretty. Let me find the scent description. I know there's coconut milk and some other, let's see, melon, orange zest, coconut milk, and jasmine. So I guess I get the jasmine. It's definitely just nice and fresh. It's fresh. It's really good. Definitely creamy coconut. It's really nice. Okay. This one I don't have a scent description for. This was also gifted to me. This is an oldie called Pear Blossom and Cucumber. If you have ever smelled this, it's delicious. It's so nice. I'm trying to think of anything to compare it to, and I really can't, like, think of anything. Maybe Summer Holiday? Wow. Okay, I just thought of Summer Holiday for whatever reason. I happen to have this old tester of Summer Holiday right on my desk. Promise, didn't plan that at all. Okay, it's not the same. Well, maybe a little. No. It smells a little bit more like cologne type to me. I wish I had a scent note for it, because the name is completely, to me, misleading. It smells more masculine, more cologne to me, with like maybe some floral. It's really pretty. It's really nice. Ooh, it kind of reminds me of like Lotus Cove, maybe. It's got that like aquatic kind of vibe. I don't know. It's really pretty. I really like this one. I wish I could get more of it because it's really good. Apparently, it's really hard to find. Anyway, next up is Hibiscus Water, and I did go through 2 of these. This is part of the summer collection, and this is my favorite scent from the summer collection. I don't have a scent description for it, I'm so sorry, but it is definitely, you get the floral hibiscus. There is a little bit of a water note, and I don't know why, when there's a floral involved, I want to say it smells like perfume, and it does, but not in a bad way to me. It's really nice. It's really, really pretty and super strong. I haven't been telling you about the strength of these. So sorry. Hibiscus Water was strong for me. It was probably like a 7.5 or 8, which I really enjoyed. Oh, it's so good. That one is in my club, and it's staying there forever. Okay, speaking of Lotus Cove, we were just talking about this. Yeah, it's kind of got that. Okay, Pear Blossom and Cucumber, Lotus Cove. It's kind of got the same vibe. Pear Blossom is a little bit more like Honeymoon Hideaway-y, but it's like the same vibe. So if you have or remember Lotus Cove, but not Pear Blossom Cucumber, that's what it smells like. Anyway, Lotus Cove was good. It was pretty strong. Almost too strong. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Alrighty, so then next I have, sorry. I don't know why I put stickers on all of these. I really shouldn't. Bring Back My Bar Simply Vanilla. This is one of my favorite vanillas. If I'm in the mood for vanilla but not bakery, this is the one. And you would think it would be very light. It's not. It's actually a really good performer. And I think it's not one of the ones that's like, let's say like Bonfire Beach, or like, I don't know if you remember, I've talked about it before, Give Me Passion Flower, or like what else is, I don't know. blueberry cheese. Like, it's not like a super strong scent that you're just like, oh yeah, that smells like blah, blah, blah. This one is just like it's strong. Like, you definitely notice it coming into a room, but it's not like blueberry cheesecake, or it's not like Bonfire Beach, or like, we're just like, what is that? Like, it's just a general, like, nice smelling vanilla. And it does fill the room, and it lasts forever. I had one warmer in my Nova warmer. I put this in a smaller bedroom, in a Nova warmer, just 2 cubes, and I am not kidding you, it lasted a whole solid week and a half. I couldn't, I mean, I didn't want to change the wax because I could still smell it. So, Simply Vanilla is awesome. Next up, I have Huckleberry Sage, and this is probably top 5, I want to say. Huckleberry Sage is so nice. It's just, to me, clean and fresh. It's not like it was a winter scent, I'm pretty sure. But it's just like that. It's my go-to for my guest room if someone's coming over, I want to put something in there that's not, like, offensive. Like, not everyone likes blueberry cheesecake. Not everybody likes a cinnamon scent, or, you know, whatever. This is what I go for. Huckleberry Sage is definitely a keeper for me. I'm so glad that I have this in my club because I'm never, ever going to be without it. Oh, it's so good. Funny story. I was giving one of these bars to my sponsor, and I put it in the car, and I left it in the car when I went out and grocery shopped and, you know, ran my errands and all that stuff. And I'm like, I have a scent circle of rainbows and butterflies in my car, but then this is in the back seat. Yeah, I live in New Mexico. It's a desert. It's very warm, upper 90s, I think we are. And I'm like, I got in the car after I did all my errands. I was in the shop for, I don't know, three hours. I was in a big shopping center. So I'm like driving home, like, oh my gosh, why does it smell like Huckleberry Sage? Like, okay, whatever. So I'm driving, and then I look at my rearview mirror where I have my scent circle, and I'm like, oh, it must be rainbows and butterflies. That's weird. It smells so much like Huckleberry Sage. I love this. I love rainbows and butterflies even more now. Like, just having this whole conversation with myself. And then I like, okay, I'm not even thinking about Huckleberry Sage because at this point I forgot that it had been in my back seat. And I go out and I'm looking for something in my back seat, and I open the door, and there it is in all its glory, this little clamshell sitting on my seat in a pool of itself, like half empty. I was like, oh my gosh, you're stupid. Like, you left a clam in your back seat in the middle of summer. Like, who does that? Me. I do it. Me. Anyway, thankfully I have backups, so she's not out. But anyway, next, after that wonderful silly rant, pistachio ice cream. I think I already talked about this. If I hadn't, oh well. It's really nice. You do get that almond note. It's not to me right now, it's not almond extract with whatever is residual in the clam. It's not almond extract, but I feel like it was when I was warming it. I feel like there is like a nuttiness to it. I want to say like a floral, almost, oh god, why did I just think of this? It's almost not Be My Honey, Buzzworthy E. That's so weird. It's almost powdery right now. It's probably just because it's just an old empty clam. When I was warming it, it wasn't too bad. It fizzled out pretty quick. It was there. It was strong for maybe 3-4 hours, and then either I went nose blind to it or it was just gone. So, wow. Next is Buzz Lightyear to Infinity and Beyond, and this just smells like grape sweet tarts. I've talked about it before on my channel. I kind of like it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I kind of like it right now, but it really just smells like grape candy, like grape sweet tarts, and not really mad at it today. This one's not like the best performer in the whole wide world. It's probably 6.5, 7 maybe, and I maybe get a solid like 24 hours out of it. That is one thing with me, guys. I used to have all of my warmers on timers, and they would just come on in the morning at like I don't know, I used to have them set up to come on at like right before I got home. So probably about 3 o'clock in the morning, they would turn on, and then they would turn off at 7 in the morning, and then they would turn on again about 3 o'clock in the afternoon when I woke up. And so my wax was lasting a lot longer. Now I'm lazy. They're not on timers anymore because they've switched them and moved things around. And so I just, oh my gosh, my blister finally went away. Rando, sorry about that. I'm lazy and I don't have them on timers. We move stuff. So they're on 24/7 and I just go through wax like crazy, which is fine. I don't mind. But so when I say I get like a while out of it, it might be longer for you. Anyway, next is Tropic Tango. Tropic Tango is a really nice citrus scent. It smells more tropical to me, more on like the, I don't know how I would explain it. Sensi says Tangelo zest. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Tangelo or Tangelo? How do y'all say it? I grew up saying Tangelo, so but I've heard people say Tangelo. Anyway, Tangelo zest, mango puree, and coconut milk. I was gonna say it reminds me of a mango, but that's probably because there's mango in it. So I guess that's the prominent note for me is mango. I don't know that it's citrusy, but if I were smelling this, it would be more peach or mango, kind of similar to Camu Camu for me. Just tropical. Tropic Tango. And then I have 2 more bars that I forgot to get. I don't say Tangelo. Sensi Club. Sensi sent my club 2 weeks ago with no ice pack, and one of my bars melted. Out of the cloud, the others were soft but didn't leak out. I was surprised there was no ice pack in it. Yeah, I've been getting, sometimes I'll get an ice pack, sometimes I won't get an ice pack, and I think that's just because of the different distribution centers. I know half of my stuff comes from Texas, the other half comes from Idaho. The ones that come from Idaho, I do not get sent ice packs in. The ones from Texas, I do. So Texas is ahead of the game, I think, with the ice pack because it's warmer there already. And you don't say Tangelo. Thank you. I don't know. I've heard people say Tangelo, so I was like, I'm super self-conscious about how I'm speaking and if I'm saying things the right way or pronouncing things the right way. So yeah. Anyway, okay. The last 2, they're not empties, but I want to talk about them anyway. Again, I was gifted some bars, and this was one of them. Watermelon Wave. I am intrigued by anything watermelon. And this to me smells like watermelon and lemonade, like watermelon lemonade. It smells like an authentic, like lemonade, not like squeeze the day, not like lemon sorbet. It actually smells like lemonade with some watermelon. It reminds me of something specific that I've had before, and I can't think of what it is, but it's watermelon and lemonade mixed together. It's really nice. I actually really like it. I've only warmed 2 cubes of this, and it was pretty light. I put it in my office. Our office it's not the smallest thing in the world, but it's the size of a normal bedroom. You could fit a king-size bed in here easily. And I have a fluted gray warmer in here, and that thing throws. So this one didn't throw too well. I want to say maybe 5.5 or 6. And it lasted for maybe 8 hours. But it smells really nice on cold. I really wish it would have been a little bit stronger. So the next thing that I have is apple cherry strudel, and I've almost gone through this whole bar. I have 2 cubes left. But holy mackerel, this one is so good. I was just talking about this I did a haul and I got I think 1 or 2 bars of this. Other people in the house do not like cherry, and so I am very specific on when and where I warm this, just so it doesn't offend anyone. And I think this is one of my new faves. It's not completely bakery, like Well, I mean, it is a bakery scent, but it's not like butter pecan where it's like straight up decadent, sweet, you know, cloying even. This one, apple cherry strudel, is just nice. It's apple, it's cherry, and you get a little bit of that like flower, like pastry note. For me, it's more cherry than apple. I wish there was, no, I don't wish, because I like cherry. It's just super good, and it's sweet. It's not too sweet though. It's really nice. This one unfortunately does not last as long as I want it to. It's like an okay performer, I guess. It's probably about a 5.5, or no, maybe like a 6, like 6.5, somewhere in that realm. I guess it just depends on the day for me. I wish it was way stronger, and I wish it lasted a whole heck of a lot longer. This is one just like pistachio ice cream. It kind of fizzles out pretty quick, maybe 6 hours, 8 hours. But otherwise, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Otherwise, I love this one so much. Anyway, that's all I've got. I haven't any more. That was quite a lot of empties. I'm glad that I can throw those out now or recycle them. So anyway, what have you guys been warming? Let me know down in the comments below. I always love to hear from you guys. If you like my content, please like this video and consider subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. Follow me on social media, and until the next time, I will see you. Bye!